we have a target.
Action, not reaction.
Defender of the people.
All right, what now?
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am your most... When you realize... You wish to consult me? Good.
This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near.
You show great potential.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon. Trust your secrets to the night. Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Make a sacrifice. Rise again. A dark justicia.
Almost there. I will not fail you, my lady.
Let's see what this does.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far.
Nothing. Shadowheart continues her prayer in silence.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready. Nothing. Just a show of respect. Trust me, you wouldn't want to displease her. Not here. Let's continue.
party is gathered. You are ready, or so you hope.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
Simple. I followed you. It seems Shah still holds a grudge against General Thorm, and so sought to prevent me from entering in his name. Luckily, you were the perfect agent in helping me slip past her defenses. Now the Night Song is within reach. Not a shadow of a doubt. But don't take my word for it. Come, see for yourself.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Lady Shah, hear my words of faith. Lady Shah's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
Perhaps you're incapable of feeling at all. me yet.
I have felt you coming. The first in a century. You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Yes, I think so. My whole life's been leading to this. No turning back now. If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shah asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be. I can't believe I just did that. Lady Shah will disown me. What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss. Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Citadel, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more! You have given me a great gift, little warrior. Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your Dark Lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready? And it shall be yours. And then, we're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did. What frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Night Song will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorn.
Ally. Well chosen, Shadowheart.
The Night Song will tear Ketheric to shreds. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Glad to have you back, Shadowheart. What's been keeping you?
I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the Night Song. I heard Lady Shah's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her. What that Asimar said. I tried to leave, but Shah blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had no idea. It felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. My blood was boiling, my hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like. She said I was an outcast. That all of her children would know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
You're lucky to have such confidence. Me. I think the full price of what I've done has yet to reveal itself. I'm a target to Lady Shah's followers now. Nightsong promised she'd tell me something about myself. I need to speak with her as soon as I can. What she said to me back in the Shadowfell about the wolves, that's no coincidence. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorn. All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow. Do you really need to ask? I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The Shadowfell, Nightsong. I can think of little else. Yes. I'm counting on it. I have little else to turn to. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all. Keep going a little longer now.
Who's next?
The pride of the gate.
Shah has discarded young Shadowheart like a broken toy. A mistake. When you realize...
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
You wish to consult me? Good.
Once more. Taste of your flesh. Unshackled from shadows, she will rise in moonlit glory and carve a path of brightness to the accursed one's second death. So saith the wise Alondo. That beacon of angelic wrath has taken the fight to Ketheric on the rooftop. In the first line of defense are dead. But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Ketheric will gather his strength and retaliate. For now, though, he's on the back foot for the first time since he returned from the grave. This is it. The spearhead moment. You brought us this far. So how shall we proceed? A sound strategy. Once it's done, me and my Harpers will hold the ground floor while you hunt down the General himself. Floric left some of her flaming fist. They'll scout the prisons and the barracks below to ensure we're not taken by surprise. Say the word, and we're off. At the ready, Harpers! The time has come. Gather it.
Well, the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
can be no respite. Looking ahead.
Sharp as ever. Let's give it a go.
Can't give up now.
A little fun at last.
With haste. I am fury. I am death.
Can't believe you'd betray the idiot!
bold maneuver.
Taking
No time to waste.
Moving.
I'll smear your entrails on these walls.
2 steps at a time.
A grievous wound.
Cutting to the chase. Time to strike.
Let me strike.
some bloody work.
I will ascend.
Yes.
Another parasite.
Hold this floor.
Collected.
Let none escape
It might be
toward the
useful.
army. Until we've put Ketherick down.
Anything of use?
Come. We are rested enough.
Doors and watch the windows. Nothing enters or exits these rooms alive. As long as we hold this floor... You're close now. A final audience with Ketherick Thorm awaits. Ha! Keen eye. Fair enough. The time has...
Time to get going.
How high?
Defender of the people.
This ought to be good.
Where am I needed?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Taking position.
Taking position. Time to push my luck again.
Thirst for combat. Onward.
another harvest. Oak Father, ease my way.
My faith will protect me. Got to press on.
Getherick will not wait on our pleasure, nor jump on his sword without our aid. I go back to the battle. Find me when you are ready to...
We must press our advantage while we... A mistake. When you realize...
My friend! How do you fare?
You wish to consult me? Good.
I stand ready to reinforce. So I...
Yes.
I will not know failure. Onward. Only the worms have use for you.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Blade at the ready.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
In your name.
Still alive. So that's progress. enough waiting. I crave blood.
The pride of the gate.
That might be worth a look.
What have you done? Huh. What have you done to me? How dare you interfere? You are like the digits of a hand. It is for you to act, not to decide. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow! You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break. You.
How good it is to see you again, Ketherick. At last you found a godmaster that suits you, it seems.
Halen, the thief. You stole Isabel from me, and now you think you'll take my life in the bargain?
You dare to speak her name, after your crimes innumerable.
Enough. This ends, here and now, at last.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
Unleash me.
Well, so much for peace.
Attack, soldiers!
Can't give up.
I think I could go another round.
My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
It was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Ready for battle.
Nothing important is ever easy.
land. Survival is all that matters.
That thing came from below. We need to find out where it took Ketherick.
What to do? All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could be.
I'll feel that one later.
The General will call that a tactical retreat. That thing he summoned was Illithid. Follow it below and find him. Better they stay here. And hold the tower should Ketherick's... But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Keth... You have numbers enough already, I think. I'll be waiting. Ketherick awaits. Lead and... Whatever it takes.
looking ahead.
I can keep going a little longer now.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Elithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
I wager that devil I meant to rescue somewhere near.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Stench.
Fresh recruits for Ketheric's army. To a necromancer.
No will sparks behind his eyes.
A gate thrall.
You could kill it, end its miserable. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind. Giant as well. Shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming.
Part of one mind.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect.
No, sorry. Here, they become. Down, deep, one of three. Chop, chop. Yes.
So much blood. An offering from Moonrise Towers.
Still loves meat. It sings. Chop, chop, chop.
Eager for battle.
There is work to do.
I hope this is important. For your
Prepare
sake.
the march. My chosen gather below.
Pretty faces go. Think, never stop. Only chop, chop, chop.
Descend. On the move. Ready. No rest. Be you wicked or wise.
Unleash me.
keep going.
No time to waste.
For the fallen.
I thirst for combat.
Blood comes easy these days.
This is my time.
Fresh orders?
Where do I go from here?
Finding my way.
Let my name be known.
Red in tooth and claw.
Whatever experiments Balthazar performed here, I fear he made more than thralls and ghouls.
Interesting.
The console bursts into... It is incomplete. The console glows as you approach, the mind still desperate.
Master, welcome.
cast a...
That should do it. Time to see what's back there.
What now? Got a long road ahead.
Not design, but death. Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design. We will take the city. Every soul made true.
Seems I can understand the Lithid script. Thank you, Tadpole.
Of all the beastly layers I've had to poke my nose into, the Lithid colony is still by far the worst.
Be thankful you don't carry one of their worms inside your skull.
This place has
Mind
been
flayers
used to make
and civilians.
slaves of those who should
Side by
be
side.
masters.
This must be where they
device
infect and
releases a
transform
stream
those they
of
kidnap.
fragmented memories and emotions. All that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Amusement, curiosity, fascination. He believed the horrors of Moonrise to be a fleeting dream. Your tadpole for every mind flayer in the... But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected. The device is open to...
Gate machinery. Cold as the sea of night. It... has it.
What must be done?
victims await.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
No holding back.
Time to deal some punishment.
Yes?
Sometimes the only way out is through. On the move.
Your command.
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. The Blade of Frontiers. The savior I needed, if not the one I deserved. The others, the ambush. Tell me they survived? I would be a paladin again, with a god, and all the while the cult tortured them. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. I fell short of that mark in Avernus. I won't...
The device does not react to your touch or presence.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Pod. Is that Azora inside?
Mazora, you're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. You can make no sense of the symbol. You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
You did all right, Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Mazora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soulbearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Another one? Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt. All that power. Now, you've got... Don't you fret.
Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met.
Where am I needed?
Let's get going.
Zariel's asset was none other. But I've only got 6 months before I made a free man. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you. First, we killed Ketherick. Anything more we should discuss?
Some who worked here were not thralls or undead. They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
Descend. Obey.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers. I have no need for a throw.
Theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step.
Let me strike.
This is the easy part.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Who favors the fearless. Today you fool.
You will beg for death long before we grant it.
You will not take me.
Will be well. Potion. Evolve. Will be well.
Yes.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Never a dull moment. You've made a grave mistake.
of many hearts, one soul. Descend, assemble, prepare, liberate!
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
The hero at all.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Where am I needed?
Never a dull moment. Platform's already here. Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It senses something, doesn't it? I'll keep my guard up.
No longer a background murmur.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The Lash of Ball!
Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. The very fact of your being attests to its power. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, my daughter's life. I have fought great war. You are all I will kill you now. And then I will raise you. Yes. Join the army of the dead.
Storm can't die while Nightsong's still caged.
Have you not learned? I am beyond death.
No time to waste.
Unleash me. I seek an advantage.
No better moment.
What now?
Focus your attack, soldiers.
No longer.
We found it.
Shit, no! Father!
Now, and Ketheric, and I am the hero.
It is time.
Eager for battle.
ancient path. Let's move. Assume nothing. Objective noted. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Sharp as ever.
Indolence breeds madness. Can't give up now.
Our enemies still draw breath.
There you are, as predicted. You could have run. Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. Let us speak. I will kill you now. And then I will raid. Yes. Join the army.
My path be true.
Still standing, no matter what you heard. I think we have given offense.
Can't slow down.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
Ketheric Thorn! Face me!
right away.
Consider my hackles raised. You still have time to surrender.
On the victor's path. 2 steps at a time.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Talk to me. Heading there.
Time to strike.
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am yours!
blade spared.
Victor's path. Making my move.
Let's go. What path lies before me?
My victims await.
Favors the fearless. Might will prevail.
Survival is all that matters.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
All right, what now?
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient... It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke... Which means... the Absolute is a front for the gods of death. And our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers. Each one alone would be... But working together, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the art within the city, an elder brain brimming with power. An order the death gods chosen are on the... We must wrest control of the... Our chances of success are slim. And when the chance to strike comes...
Yes. Gods be damned. With that pact, should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, we're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I. I was 17. Father, older Raven Guard, had just been... That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons, while others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a... There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to... In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures, each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy...
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. I don't know that the moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake. She didn't. She came up. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans, another pet added to her warlock menagerie. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him. I showed him my stone after. He said only one word. Go. So I did.
We should not linger.
A curse lifted. The dead 3. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Do Illithids possess souls? Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the 3, a flock without souls, yet to... Until such time, be availed of my service. Yes, Bane, once judged, ascended, the alliance is reforged, mortal. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No.
Should not linger here. I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. My blood ran hot when we... It is clear now that... During my time in the cult, I came to think. I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman. You make it sound so simple. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me. When I first visited Moon, it was... Orin was by my side. Now I know that those memories are lost. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cook. I will find her. I will murder her. There is no limit to my ambitions. And we have the chance to... In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the... we may fail. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. There is violence in your future, regardless. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the... That is all I ask. We are bound, then, to travel together. There is yet one thing about you that...
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why? So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragslin do not stand with us under your protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even if Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question.
Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
True. But do not lose yourself to despair and fatalism. They tried to make victims.
Now.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting.
I had to look after.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all... His soul was poisoned by the god of... But for all his sins... there you... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier...
They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy. And...
May he rest in peace at last. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
We leave the heart of the Abs. You did well to defeat Ketheric. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey. Halsin's strength and loyalty. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose are together.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces. Ugh! Ugh! road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road. The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten. Thanks to us. Looks like an army marched through here.
You saw Gortash, the tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. He gave me away to Zariel without a sec. He has to die. He can't get away with what he... I can feel it. The... You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. Let's get to...
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I would not linger in... You're sure? Later, then. I tell you not to get in trouble.
I swear, I can already feel a change. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry, all is at hand.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. I would agree. Nature moves at its own... Your path leads away from me, I sense.
I, for one, will miss the Shadow Curse. For all the pain it caused us, it did at least I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, life was crueler to him than death. I sympathize. It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily. I saw strength in Ketheric, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that. A mistake. When you realize...
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to Ketheric. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had when an emissary of Selûne came to our little town. We were elate. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, lucky for... I understand. Then, next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead. Oh, I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. It's all out in... I'm grateful.
What do you know about me? Almost no one. but I certainly...
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You,
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never...
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
My father. That was him.
That is him.
No.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The spear.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne and mirrored. Take it. You will find...
I'll need every advantage.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shar denied to me. Indeed. But the truth, we'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah.
I'm listening.
You are Jacques Vonastur. I had the audacity. In so doing, you made yourself my
It does not surprise me that Shadowheart's faith was based on a lie. Good.
If it is for the best.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Fresh orders?
Still breathing, despite everything.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's rot.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another...
So you came cowering to my...
Forgive me, my lord.
Perhaps the people will get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Your plan is falling apart.
Control yourself, Orin. We need neither of us expected...
I itch to be... Lucky for you, I harvested a... Oh, but tomorrow...
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But more Netherese magic. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of... I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but... no matter. That crown sits on a gargantuan Elder Brain bent on destroying us. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. The only their collection. You'll have to...
The gate is closed, and we are no closer to knowing where that To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. No, I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. If we can find them, we can... And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night. Unless we should get...
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but some... Listen, I'm never going back. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I don't want to talk about... And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this.
You wish to consult me?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have...
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back.
How can I...
The events of the last days weigh. The Absolute is not a god. All who carry the tadpole, this would have been your fate too, where with his help, together, you have really liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions. Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not but sleep.
We're under attack. Help me.
Taste my fury.
Ready for battle.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
going.
Die, you little monster!
2 steps at a time.
To focus. On I go.
Let me strike.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Let's see.
Gods! Any...
Green Guardian.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Never a dull moment. I will ascend.
Your command.
Friend of Gake, you will be cleansed.
What do I have to lose?
The blade will not bend.
Swift and lethal.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
That'll have to do.
I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Saved a child from a You saved the Asuma, not you let me live. Last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself. Now, help me. The god. Just do it now.
I will not fail.
I won't give in.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
forward.
For Orpheus! Attacker!
No time to waste.
Can't even catch my breath.
It's obscene. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what for years I served the Elder Brain. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through people my needs was he tore me from my home and brought me back. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithra.
His power has been the source of your It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, my prince. I am relieved. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier. Most certainly for some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they...
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your history... She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate. If the Githyanki ever... A very good... Two. Why would I? So, do you wish to have...
Still alive. So that's...
only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scrap. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Or one word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must leave. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature. So mad with power, he'd smash through and glowing with such psionic force that he and his lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. Orpheus's honor guard, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince. They see us as Geich. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished. In the service of Gith, the Emperor Orpheus can why destroy a weapon like that? When you can contain it in a relic and keep it for your... A weapon is only an act. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped. Better to have Orpheus killed. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Very well. I'm listening. You are... I had the... In so doing, you made your...
One, two, it's been 3. Did I miss anything? Ah, yes. Gith's only sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. I can't pretend I have... It holds our fates in its talons. Until the... Are you sure? The blade stands at... And just... Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, that's the...
So, there's been a mind flayer in... The more I do not serve, but I digress. Did you want something? Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it.
must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.